The iPhone 14 promises some of the biggest changes in years, including an all-new model and some of the biggest upgrades that we've ever seen to the iPhone 14 Pro series. From the release date and price to the design and specs, here are the top 7 iPhone 14 rumors. The first thing that you need to know about the iPhone 14 is that there should be an all-new model added to the mix. This would be the iPhone 14 Max, which at 6.7 inches would give people an affordable big screen option. This also means that the iPhone mini would be going away, as the 5.4-inch small phone just hasn't caught on and reportedly suffered slow sales. So think of the iPhone 14 Max as a big screen for less. The rest of the lineup should consist of a regular 6.1-inch iPhone 14, a 6.1-inch iPhone 14 Pro, and 6.7-inch iPhone 14 Pro Max. Yes, the notch could be going away, at least on the iPhone 14 Pro models. Rumor has it that Apple will replace the notch with a new punch hole for the camera and a pill-shaped cutout for the Face ID tech. The renders honestly don't look that great, but it's a step in the right direction. Based on the renders and the dummy units that are out there, it doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of design changes for the regular iPhone 14 series, but we could see a new color in purple, both for the regular iPhone 14 and for the Pro series. Another rumor from JPMorgan Chase says that some iPhone 14 models could use a tougher titanium alloy chassis design, but it's not clear if this is going to be for the Pro or for the regular models. What's definitely tipped for the Pro is a larger camera bump, so those early rumors about a camera that's flush with the design seem to be wishful thinking. So why the bigger camera bump on the iPhone 14 Pro? That's because it's expected to pack a larger new 48 megapixel wide camera. This would deliver more detail than the current 12 megapixel lens, and the new camera would use pixel binning when in low light to create better quality shots. Another plus, the 48 megapixel sensor on the iPhone 14 Pro would capture 8K video for the first time, allowing Apple to catch up to the likes of the Galaxy S22 Ultra. While we haven't heard much about the rear camera for the regular iPhone 14, all 4 models are tipped to get a big front camera upgrade for better selfies. Leaks point to an upgraded front lens with a wider aperture and autofocus. Here's a surprise. Multiple reports point to Apple potentially sticking with the current A15 Bionic chip for the iPhone 14 and 14 Max, though we may see 8 gigs of RAM. This would be a jump up from 4 gigs on the iPhone 13. The iPhone 14 Pros will reportedly feature a faster new A16 Bionic chip, as well as speedier LPDDR5 RAM, though the chip will apparently be built on the same N5P process as last year's processor. As for storage, there's one rumor out there that says the iPhone 14 Pro series could go all the way up to 2 terabytes, but it doesn't come from the most reliable source. The iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max are both tipped for an always-on display, which would be a first for Apple, even though they're many years behind Samsung. So how are they going to stand out? And we could have a very good clue in the form of iOS 16, which delivers a new customizable lock screen experience that includes widgets. Could Apple bring this to the always-on display, or will it just deliver the basics like time, notifications, and battery life? So what about the release date? One rumor out there from Apple Leaks Pro says that Apple will have their event on the 37th week of the year. That's actually September 11th. But Apple usually holds their events on a Tuesday. That comes out to September 13th. So mark your calendars for Tuesday the 13th, maybe. If this rumor holds true, we could see an iPhone 14 release date of September 23rd, and pre-orders would start on September 16th. However, there are reports that one or more models could be delayed, and it could be the highly anticipated iPhone 14 Max that gets pushed back a bit. Last but not least, we have rumors around the pricing for the iPhone 14 series, and it's not good news. We've heard from a couple of different sources that the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max will have a $100 price hike each. That means the iPhone 14 Pro could start at $1099 and the Pro Max at $1199. That would be MacBook Air territory. And if Apple cuts the Mini from the lineup, the $699 iPhone basically goes away, and you'd have to pay at least $799 for the regular iPhone 14. The good news is that the iPhone 14 Max is rumored to start at $899, which would give shoppers an affordable big screen option. Make sure you go to tomsguide.com to stay up to date on all the latest rumors and leaks around the iPhone 14 as we head up to launch, and stay tuned for our full review. For Tom's Guide, this is Mark Spoonhour.